am so honored to have you guys here on such a special day. And I have a lot in store for us. We have a lot that we're going to be sharing and working on today. So it's a very exciting day for work. Hello from Puerto Rico. Hello from Hong Kong. I love Hong Kong so much. Hi everyone. Hi family. Family from all around the world, from Pacheco, from England, from Louisiana, from Texas, from Shasta. All right, Shasta. From Texas, from New Zealand, from Canada. Shout out to Canada. Santa Rosa, here in California, Delaware, Australia, from Tucson, from Maryland, Honolulu. Wow, it's so good to see you guys. From Los Angeles, from Dublin. Oh my goodness. You guys are so amazing. From San Francisco, welcome. My neighbor right next door to me. Happy Solstice, family. Happy Solstice. You guys are so amazing, and I'm so happy to have you here. From Brentwood, California. Oh my gosh, from Tampa, Florida, from Tennessee, Chicago. You guys, I love you guys so much, and it's such an honor to share today with you. We are going to be going through some really exciting work today, guys, that I thought was really important to do because so much has come up over the past couple of months. So much has come up over the past couple of years, and I have missed you guys. I know that we've been doing some work together, but we are preparing for a new year of a lot of intensive, amazing programs that I am so excited to share with you. And it's taken a couple months of kind of hibernating, preparing those things for the next couple months because, you know, I take this work very, very seriously, and for me, putting out the best content for you in the way that's packaged, that you can understand, that you can implement into your life is very important to me. And so in order for that, the channel has to be clear, the channel has to be in a state of complete unconditional love and abundance to be able to provide that for you. So I always want to make sure that when we put this information out, it's in resonance with that energy. What's coming in, what's coming out is always in that resonance. And I know that everyone that's here with me today, that's connecting with me and working with me is in that resonance, and everything is divine timing, everything that we do, that we work together. So let's get started. Today I want to talk about what we're going through in this great solstice, and we're going to be taking a look at really briefly a presentation that I made regarding the energy structure, just so that we can get reacquainted with how our energy structure is playing with the energies in the universe today and how they affect us, how we can utilize the energy that's happening now to heal and clear all of those things that have been coming up. In this year, I know that you have been going through a roller coaster of emotions and opportunities for clearing and healing the blockages and wounds that have really been coming up. And all of those things that have come up are an emergence of the divine feminine. They are an emergence of the rebalancing of the energies within the body that are out of balance. Now, as you know, our multidimensional body is made out of the two polarities, the two energies of creation that are here in the universe in order to create. And your body is the most advanced biotechnology in this creation. It is from your center point of manifestation that you create, that you co-create what we are experiencing here today. And so everything that we are feeling within the body, everything that we are expressing from the hologram, this is a hologram. The genetic code within the body is expressing out all of the programs, the cyclical programs that we have been moving through for centuries are now rising up for an opportunity to be seen, to be cleared, in order to open space for some major shift that we're experiencing, not just internally, but externally. Because as you know, everything outside is a reflection of everything that we experience within. And so what we're going to be doing is we're going to be clearing all of those major blockages that come up within us. They are affecting us on the physical plane, in the multidimensional body, in the astral plane. And so what I'd like to do is we're going to be taking a look at the multidimensional body. Some of you have worked with me extensively throughout the years. Some of you are new to this channel. And so what I'm going to share with you today is an overview, a brief overview of the multidimensional body and how we become affected by our environment in order to us to understand when we do DNA reprogramming, when we're doing this heavy work internally, emotionally, how we are literally shifting and choosing timelines of co-creation that we're coming into. And that's really what we want to focus on. We don't want to distract ourselves with the illusions of things outside of us that pull us away from the connection to the source of creation. Because you are the source of creation. And a lot of things pull us away from that empowerment, from the ability to be aware of this system here, which is generating what we're experiencing outside. Now, we have been collectively generating a shift. Okay, and in order for something to come into balance, it has to come out of balance temporarily, or better said, we become aware of the imbalances that have been, consistent in a society for many years. And so the amazing and beautiful thing about what's happened over the past 5, 6, 7 years is the emergence of an absolute truth. What is that truth? How do we understand what truth is in a world with so much confusion, with everything that is made to be inverted, upside down, that doesn't help us see what is true, doesn't help us understand our connection? So what we want to do, warriors of light, holders of this incredible unconditional love, is the ability to train ourselves to come into clarity so that we utilize this tool of discernment, of our intuition. We activate the superpowers of the human body that are encoded genetically, physically, and emotionally. This incredible instrument of the human body has the ability of activating those abilities within the body. And so for too long in our society, we have been told to step away from those things, to be afraid of the occult, to be afraid of the things that are unknown to us. And what is unknown to this common society is everything that we have been shown to be taboo, all of the things that are the unseen world, right? We have been programmed to be accustomed and comfortable with things that are known. And what has been known is the heavy programs that are put into our mind, whether it's through radio, music, television, movies that are being seen, all of these things in social media that are drilling into the mind ways of being, ways of doing things, expectations to have for our family, friends, for ourselves. And all of these things are falling under a parameter of illusions that pull us away further from what is truth. What we are wanting to return to is a complete rebalancing of that polarity from the imbalanced masculine, feminine, the wounded masculine, into a place of neutrality. It's when these two energies come into balance that we can then create with the body inside out. And so what we want to try to bring ourselves into at this time is into a state of balance, okay? And how we come into a state of balance is first by utilizing and applying our discernment to understand and weed out all of the false programs that we've come into throughout our lives that have pulled us in one direction or another. And once we identify those, the body can come back gently into a state of balance, okay? And the beautiful thing about this work is that it can be done at your own pace, when you're ready, when you feel like you want to, because the most important thing that I advocate in my work is the application of our free will. We don't understand what it means to apply the free will. The free will means to know when it's time for you to do your work, when it feels in alignment to open up a part of yourself that has been suppressed in pain, in suffering, and to listen with our five senses, because we are multidimensional beings, to become aware of that multidimensionality so that we can utilize the tools that we have within us in order to identify what are the parts of us that are needing help, that are needing more support. And then the application of wisdom, right? All the things that we have learned, that we have heard through all of these wonderful speakers, wonderful gurus and teachers around the world, our friends and our family that teach us the lessons, to apply that wisdom in order to bring ourselves forward, to push forward and embody what we are, embody the activation of this divine blueprint of the body, which is an expression of consciousness in its full capacity of creation. And so what we want to do at this time is activate our human body in order to live this creation, to access this creative ability. And that creative ability is manifestation, it's self-healing, it's the healing and support and the embodiment of unconditional love. Okay, that's what it is. We have the capacity of healing ourselves. We have the capacity of manifesting what is necessary for us. And we have the capacity of supporting and holding powerful light as a pillar of light, bringing in that source energy into this plane, physical plane, to assist in the rebalancing of not just ourselves, but the ancestral lineage that is connected to us, our entire family lineage from which we are working from. All of our programs, all of our beliefs, all the blockages that we're holding on to within the body are the same thing that all our family members down our lineage are working through. So through the wisdom, and sometimes this is a roller coaster ride that we are all experiencing, yeah, right? That we surface memories, traumas, pains, all of these blockages that have happened in our life. But the thing is not to ignore when they come up. No more suppression. The old world is around suppression. Okay, suppression of knowledge, wisdom, application of truths, application of ancient healing techniques that are for the activation of your genetic code, of your ability to self-heal, of, all of these ideas that our society has implemented for the benefit of a small group of 1% that is benefiting by moving around like a monopoly things in our society. We want to pull away from supporting those things and come back into the power of the human mind and body. And that power is so incredibly amazing that we have the power, one by one, to heal ourselves. And through our own self-healing, we affect the network that is around us. We begin to awaken the souls that are around us because we become an example of unconditional love, how to hold that space, how to hold compassionate love for one another. And what I'm talking about here are not just superficial emotions. We're talking about life force energy. The unconditional love is the application of life force energy in its full capacity of co-creation. Because when we bring the body into that alignment, it can then, from that place, create, give out to the world, heal, because you are an example of that. And literally down through the genetic code, through the cellular level, you are affecting your ancestral lineage. So today we are going to look at that. So let me go ahead and share this presentation with you. And I am going to just really briefly, I'm going to be showing you parts of the body, and some of you are very familiar with my work, so you know some of these things. But for those of you that are new, I am going to go ahead and share this with you. Okay, we're going to briefly take a look at this. And let me just make sure that my screen is showing what I want it to show, because I am using multiple softwares here. Let's see. Are we good? Okay. Let's see. Okay. Let's see. Can you guys hear me okay? Let's come over here. I'm watching the chat. Very good. You guys can see. All right, great. So you can hear me. Great. Can you see my screen? Can you just tell me really quickly if you can see my screen of my multidimensional body here and see? Yes, perfect. Fabulous. So let's get started. So here's the thing. Wonderful. When we talk about the embodiment of Source, what are we talking about? We're talking about infinite consciousness coming into the body. And when the body attaches, we go through all of these layers. We are passing through in a sphere of existence, embodying this infinite consciousness in the body. And when it attaches into the physical body, it connects to these two networks, one of which is the chakra system, the other is your DNA, your ancestral information, your three-dimensional human network. So this is how we come in and attach to the three-dimensional world that we live in, the matrix, in other words. What is the matrix? The matrix is the hologram that we're co-creating from this engine, which is your body, this physical system that you see here, this incredibly complex multidimensional body, is projecting into reality all the things that you are co-creating and experiencing. So all the information that is within your body, all of the emotions that you feel here, from shame up into love, all of these ranges of frequency and information are being informed by your genetic information, by your DNA. All of that is storing every possibility of expression that you have, that is potential, the potential of the human mind, of the body, of the existence of this infinite consciousness is available to you within the body. As you uncover the layers of programming, you begin to arise from that code more and more programs of pain and suffering. And you do so collectively, especially in families. Together, as you are clearing up certain old programs, you begin to clear up things within the body that are affecting the physical body, okay? Things, emotional trauma that has been passed down, programs of pain, of suffering, all that. All of that is stored within the chakra system. The chakra system is connected with the spinal cord that is connected with all the parts of the body, including your nervous system and the organs. Every single one of your chakras has a connection with certain organs. So if you are someone that's experiencing pain within the body, you are experiencing those blockages within the physical body, okay? So what has to happen is that we have to clear all of those blockages by your awareness of them. How do you clear those blockages? You clear them by the awareness of that information within the body, okay? And so the chakra system that we're working with today, we are going to activate and clear whatever is stagnant within the multidimensional body, which is within the 7 chakras of the body, but we're also going to be going all the way up to the 13th. Now, in special energies like today, where we are moving through this conjunction of energy, what it allows us to do, and today is not just a specific day. This energy is available and has been coming into this energy for the past 30 days, and it's going to continue into January. So all this ability to move through healing, these opportunities, they come in waves, and those waves have to be taken advantage of because they allow us the opportunity to clear stuff before we come in to some new energy. Okay, and the new energy coming into the new year, and for the next 3 years actually, is going to be that of the complete restructuring of the human structure of the body. We are restructuring how we are accessing light codes, how we are accessing source energy in the body, how that source energy is being implemented and embodied in the physical body. So we are really, really learning how to remove all of the blockages on these higher levels, the higher level chakras that are causing us pain, suffering, and blockages within the body. So today we're going to be removing the lower level blockages, and we're going to be activating the higher level chakras, which are from the 8th up until the 13th chakra. The first 3 chakras are the ones that manage, or you are being managed, I should say, through those first 3 chakras. Now, as you know, the chakras are like router systems. And so energy comes and goes through that. Information enters and goes out of the physical body. Now, I just want to make sure that we are visible here, because I am seeing that we might not be showing here. Let's see. Hold on just a moment. Let me just clear that up for us. Reset that. Okay. Okay. All right, so let's keep moving. So let me just make sure that you guys can see. I think our people online might be having some trouble seeing. So let's just make sure that you can see me there. Bear with me. There we go. I want to make sure you all can see what I'm doing. Okay, so we're going to put this in the front so you guys can see what I'm doing here. All right, so as I mentioned to you, the energy that we are moving through, okay, is like this. And some of you have seen this before. This is the multidimensional body. Hold on just a second. I'm so sorry. I think we're having some technical difficulties here for people that are watching online. So let me just close one of these out. Okay. Does that help you guys see that? I think it does. Okay, so all right, so let's take a look at this. So we're going to continue, guys, and we'll fix any errors after for a replay, okay? I know we kind of want to make sure that we're on time here. So let's just take a look really quickly what our human organism is. And as we come in to what we're experiencing, we have the ability of moving this kind of heavy programs out of the lineage, out of our genetic code. So that's what we want to work on today, okay? And I'm just going to quickly show you the kind of practice that we're going to be moving through. We are going to be moving through the deactivation of the vibrational frequency. We're going to be removing low frequency bandwidths from the body, and we're going to be raising them up to the highest vibrational frequency, and we're going to do so working together. Okay? All right, my love. So let's get started. I'm going to stop share, so hopefully avoid any more technical issues here. And let me fix my window so I can see what I'm trying. All right, guys. All right, so let's get started. I want you all to get really nice and comfortable. And we're going to start by grounding down to the center of the earth. Closing our eyes. Okay. We're going to start by inhaling deeply. Inhale and exhale. And as we begin to connect with our bodies, okay, we're just going to do this. I'm going to make this big screen. Okay. We're going to visualize ourselves grounding down to the center of the earth. So go ahead and visualize an energetic cord connecting to your waist, your hips, your pelvic bone. All the way down to the center of the earth. As you inhale deeply and exhale, connecting down to the center of the earth, you're going to visualize a warm gold energy coming into the body. And today's work is going to be quite different because we're going to be accessing the higher levels of the body. Okay? As we relax the body, going up into the ankles, the shins, the calves, the knees. Going up into the thighs. Going up into the hips, into the solar plexus. Breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Allowing yourself to embody peace. Going up into the chest. Going up into the neck, into the shoulders, the arms, the palms of the hands. We're going to go up now into the neck, into the head, the face, releasing the brow, the cheekbones, the jaw. And we're going to go deeper now that we're fully connected to the body. I want you to extend your attention out. Noticing the multidimensional body, how far out it extends around you. Go ahead and notice that. Breathing deeply. And as you begin to become aware of the energy that extends around you, I want you to create a bubble of protection around your body. Okay? And what is your protection made out of? Make sure that you're aware. And protection is not just protection, it is awareness of your multidimensional body. So notice where you might feel that you have blockages in your energetic space and close those. This is incredibly important because the parts of your body that feel open are the parts that are available. They are unconscious. Okay, so remember, these are the unconscious parts of the body that we want to become aware of. And so bring your awareness to the entire system, front and back, and close those parts. Breathing deeply as you inhale and exhale. Okay. Very good. You're going to go deeper. I want you to visualize now. We're going to utilize the power of earth energy. And today, I want you to select a color that represents the most healing color for you. What color is that? Using your intuition, you're going to request a color that represents the clearing of all the old, everything that has happened in the past year and beyond. So what color would that be for you for clearing and healing? Let's identify that color. You're going to see a blank screen in front of you, and I want you to see the first color that comes up. See that color. This color is going to be unique for your healing. So go ahead and visualize now that you have that color. And, if you have a hard time seeing, what do you hear? I mean, some people even taste certain things. Some people get words, in their mind. So utilize that, and we're going to allow that into the body. We're going to bring it up in from the center of the earth, up into the center core of the body, creating a vortex of energy. Visualize that color, that energy coming up in from earth into the body, creating a vortex at the center core. Go ahead and see that moving through the center core as powerfully as possible. Breathing deeply. As you create that vortex in your center core, breathe deeply. Make sure that your spine is straight, allowing you to move the energy through the body. You're going to go up to source, and you're going to bring down that white light in through the crown of your head, and you're going to combine it with this green, with this healing energy, with your unique healing energy at the center core. These are just basics. This is the groundwork for the work that we're going to go into deeper. You're going to take this healing color and source gold energy, and you're going to send it back down to the center of the earth. Go ahead and visualize that. Visualizing that combination of those two energies going back down to the center of the earth, releasing down. And take this moment to visualize that anything that doesn't belong in your space is leaving now, leaving now. Breathing, inhaling and exhaling. You're going to take that combination up your spine and from the crown of your head, creating a fountain of energy, coating the outside of your body. Coating the outside. Creating a shield. And in this moment, especially today, we set the intention that we are clearing the matrix, anything outside of us that we are projecting from the inside, any subconscious program, thought that causes pain, suffering in our life, we are clearing from our space. I want you to take your attention to the outside of your body now, which is using your mind's eye, the 7 layers that extend outward from the center core of your body out. We're going to start looking at the first layer of the body. And what I want you to do is I want you to clear that layer completely. I want you to sense with your body, sense with your mind, everything that is within that first layer. And you're going to clear it out. A lot of times people pick up dark clouds. It feels like really heavy energy in your space. I want you to literally, with your intention, and a lot of times you're going to feel it here in the solar plexus. The first 3 chakras are the ones connected to the first 3 layers of the body. So wherever you feel that you have stagnant energy in the body is what is being projected externally. So we're going to start with that first layer. You're going to go ahead and clear that first layer out of the body. Clear it out. We're going to go up to the second layer now. Go ahead and focus on the second layer of the body, becoming aware of what's there, and we're going to clear that out. Clearing it out completely. The second layer, that's the sacral chakra. You're going to visualize clearing out any stagnation that is within that space. And the most of the things that we feel in this space are relationships, stagnant relationships, thoughts, programs that are within a space about ourselves and others. Clear that out. We're going to go up into the third layer of the body. Go ahead and visualize. This is the emotional body. Go ahead and tap into any emotions that are there. This is the projection of the emotional body. Go ahead and clear that out completely. Clear that out. The third layer of the body. And I really want you to use your intention in this moment to move out all of that energy that needs to be removed. This is old emotions, suppressed anger, fears, anxieties, doubts with the self. Remove that from the third layer completely out of your body. Breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Very good. We're going to go now up into the heart center. You're going to clear the fourth layer of your body now, clearing out from the fourth layer. Eliminate everything that you see. This is any blockages in your ability to feel unconditional love. This is blockages of not being worthy, self-doubt, self-hatred, judgment towards the self, your ability to love yourself unconditionally, the acceptance of everything that you are inside out. I want you to clear all of those blockages that we are holding within the body, any ancestral limitations within that. See that now. We're going to go up to the fourth layer now in the center of the throat. Go ahead and visualize the fourth layer holding on to any blockages with communication, with expression, how we exchange with the world, and most importantly, how we are balancing the feminine and masculine aspect within ourselves, how we see and feel balanced within the body, and how we're expressing that balance externally. So go ahead and visualize clearing out all of those programs, all of those old thought forms that are hindering our ability to do that in the past. Clear that out. Very good. As you inhale deeply and exhale, I want you to focus now on your fifth layer, your third eye layer. Go ahead and visualize clearing that. Those are all the limitations and blockages that block your ability to see, your third eye, your intuition. Go ahead and visualize clearing out that layer completely. Clearing out that layer completely, removing any beliefs of not being able to activate, any limitations, beliefs of limitations. One of the most important things that we need to know now, that we need to reprogram down to the cellular level, is the belief that the human is capable of absolutely anything. It's capable of any change, of any evolution, of any self-healing, of any manifestation. We have the power to do all of those things within us. It is encoded within the DNA, but your awareness of that ability is what activates the DNA. Your awareness of that ability is what activates the DNA. So I want you to become aware, and this is a reprogramming that has to happen fundamentally in your mind, how you feel about yourself, how you see the world, how you listen to the things that happen around you. So little by little, we begin to tear down all of those little thoughts of limitations of the human ability. And so we will do so. So go ahead and visualize that you're becoming aware of those blockages and clearing them out of that layer of your fifth, of your intuition. Go ahead and see that now. Breathing deeply. Very good. Excellent. Okay, so now we're going to go up to beginning to activate the higher levels, my loves. And as we get into the higher levels of the body, we're going to start with the root chakra. And now that we have cleared it, we're going to close it. So go ahead and visualize closing that root chakra all the way down to the size of a dime, disconnecting any imbalances within the root. Closing it. Breathing deeply, closing that root chakra, disconnecting any imbalances within the root. In pranic healing, your intention is incredibly important. So your ability to activate your tools that you have within the body is done so by your belief and your understanding of your healing abilities. To close that first chakra. We're going to go up now to the second chakra, the sacral chakra. Close it all the way down to the size of a dime. Breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. Very good. You're going to feel your body warming up now. You're going to go up to the solar plexus. You're going to close that chakra all the way down to the size of a dime, disconnecting any imbalance in the solar plexus, the emotional body. Very good. You're going to go up to the heart chakra in the center of your chest. Go ahead and visualize opening that chakra as wide as possible from front and back, opening the center of unconditional love, of expression, of connection. You're going to go up to your throat chakra. You're going to open that throat. Communication, balance, feminine and masculine. You're going up to the third eye. You're going to open that third eye for intuition, awareness, the application of wisdom. Breathing deeply, breathing deeply. You guys are doing amazing. You're going to go back to your solar plexus now. All of that combination of your healing energy with source energy, now that you have grounded that down to the center of the earth, now that you have cleared your layers, it's time to heal your body. So I want you to bring that energy into the body now. You're going to shoot it up your spine, down your arms, and I want you to visualize that energy coming into the body, into the pores, the flesh, the muscles, the bones, down to the cellular level of the body. And so the way that the energy moves through the body, it spirals through the energy centers. It moves alternating through the chakra system. When there are blockages anywhere in the chakra system, this energy becomes stagnant and it cannot flow through the body. So in this meditation today, we're going to take a step further to identify where those blockages are within our body at this time, so that we can begin to clear the instrument of integration of that source energy. So as you visualize absorbing that energy into your body, I want you to gently go deeper into a state of awareness as you become aware of where you are holding blockages within this multidimensional body. Breathing deeply and exhale. Very good. As you visualize that energy coming into the body now, and you become aware of where you're holding the blockages, I want you to tap in to anything that's been coming up during this transition, during the past couple weeks. Just looking at that energy that we have been holding within the body, any fears, any pains, any anxieties, any programs that have been coming up for you, surfacing over the past month. Let's identify, where are you holding on to those programs within the body? Where do you need deeper support? Take a look at that in the body. Scanning the body from the crown of the head down to the base of the feet, becoming aware of everything that is happening within the center of this body. The organs, the energetic body, the layers around you. Go ahead and take a look at that. Wherever you find that you are seeing those blockages within the body, I want you to gently go up into your crown chakra. And we're going to activate the crown. The crown is the chakra above the head. I want you to visualize activating that with your color, your unique color of creation. If you don't have a color, I want you to select a color that represents your highest vibrational expression. It's the first thing that comes to your mind. You're going to fill that in, and we're going to activate the third eye and the crown chakra with this color. So we're going to align ourselves in this moment, shifting the vibrational frequency of the body so that it's in alignment with every aspect of your life. Visualize a pie chart with different sections at the crown of your head. And each one of these sections represents an aspect of your life, starting with career, with money, abundance, relationship, families, your most intimate relationships. Fill in this color in all of these spaces as you shift your vibrational frequency, going into your health. And as you do this, feel your body readjusting, changing its frequency, clearing out any limiting beliefs that don't allow you to embody that truth, coming into this power. Going up into your spiritual self and your purpose. So you see a sphere of energy above the crown of your head. You're going to fill this up with your creative color. This is the center of activation of co-creation. This is the key to clearing out these lower layers. Without this active, you cannot move the heaviness within the body that is stagnant. So you're going to utilize that crown chakra and you're going to shine it on the parts of the body that are stagnant. Okay, so anywhere that you have thought forms that are causing pains, anxiety, blockages, I want you to identify them, and you're going to see them visually or in your mind's eye with your intuition. You're going to dissolve them. Utilizing your crown chakra, dissolve all of those out completely. Clear them out. Clear them out. Clear them out of the body. You're going to send it down to the center of the earth through a channel of clearing. To the center core of the body, clear it out of the body, breathing deeply. Very powerfully breathing out to eliminate all of the stagnant information within your body. And if there is something that feels difficult to move, I want you to access the contractual experiential agreement that was made with that experience, and you're going to see it before you. So we're visualizing, for example, if you have a blockage somewhere in your liver, you're going to ask for that contract to become visible to you in front of you. Okay? And this is using your imagination. You're going to see that contract and you're going to clear it out completely. Your imagination is a tool of creation. With your imagination, you can literally heal, change timelines, manifest something into your life. So it's a very powerful tool that must be utilized with care, with awareness. Okay? So everything that you imagine is actually a center point of creation into a timeline. And so you are choosing timelines with your thoughts. Those thoughts are not really happening in the present moment. So oftentimes we are imagining, we are visualizing those things. So what are you visualizing throughout your day? To think about that. Think about the power of the visualization. So I want you to notice what you're holding stagnant within the body, and you're going to see that contract present itself in front of you. You're going to dissolve that contract. Letting it go, letting go, whatever doesn't serve you from that contract anymore, and only keeping what is necessary from that lesson. Okay? And as you do that, you will more easily move it out of your body. You're going to visualize, you can visualize a vortex of energy underneath you going down to the earth, and a vortex of energy above you going to source, that you will direct all of this heaviness out of your body. Very good. You guys are doing amazing. Breathing deeply, inhaling and exhaling. As you're breathing deeply, moving the energy, you feel more the energy moving through the body. And as we activate this caduceal energy flow through the body by clearing out the blockages, we're going to go up and work on the higher levels in just a moment. I want to give you this time to work on the body from the 7th chakra all the way down to the 1st, clearing all of those layers of the blockages that you see within you. Okay. When you're doing deep energy work like this, because you have your first 3 chakras closed, any heavy emotions that might surface should be more controlled, should be more aware. So if you are experiencing heavy emotions that come up during this practice, it means that you need to control the first 3 chakras. And the purpose of this is emotions are tools. They're not meant to be savored or felt. It is necessary to release them and process them with awareness. So as they come up, the important thing is that you understand why they're coming up, what's triggering them, and how it affects you. Okay? So as you're feeling the emotion, observe yourself. Come into a state of observation. Instead of from the feeling body staying stuck in that emotion, observing what is happening to you as you are feeling that emotion. What memories surface, what emotions surface, and that is the information that you need in order to assist you to process that emotion. So remember that, and as you are gently becoming aware of that information, the contract that is tied to those emotional experiences will surface for you. And that's what you want to dissolve out of your space. You will feel the energy moving through the body more fluidly. Each one of you that you are here today with me is an activation of DNA, a genetic code that we mirror one another. And each one of you that clears some of these blockages out of your space allows room for source light to enter into the body. The human body is a series of light codes. It's like threads of information that run through the system that are interconnected with all the organs and also the celestial bodies. The conjunction that we're going through right now energetically manages the kidneys and the liver, the pancreas, the emotional systems, the drainage systems of the body. So what we want to do in our healing work today is to support the drainage which is occurring collectively. It is the clearing of imbalanced programs, blocked programs, the imbalance of the feminine and masculine perspective on things. We're really removing those aspects of ourselves within us and without us in order to embody higher strands of light. So as you imagine yourself clearing out those blockages and contracts within your body, you allow yourself to channel more energy, channel more truth through your body. As you work up your body, going up into the heart center, into the throat, notice if your contractual agreements, if those blockages feel heavier. The majority of us over the past 3 months have been feeling really heavy emotional systems coming up. And these are not systems that are just solely ours. They are actually collectively felt. They are programs, thoughts that have been stuck in the etheric records of our bodies, of our ancestors for centuries. And so it is an opportunity for us to access, to understand them and clear them out, because this is the key to creating a new generation, the new world. The new way of being inside out comes from your understanding of how you see the world. So if our beliefs are still limited in behaviors of survival, of dishonesty, of disconnect from what is true, the disconnect from what is authentic, all of that is crumbling down in such a way that allows space to emerge the true human, the true expression, which is fearless of the truth, fearless of seeing pain and suffering within themselves being reflected outwardly so that it can be healed, so that it can be addressed, so that it can be changed. So as you go up your body into the upper layers, into the third eye, all of the programs that are the betrayal of ourselves, the rejection of your own consciousness, of your own awareness, this is the part of you that must be cleared in order for you to understand that you are worthy of seeing yourself is in the whole, as you are, the good, the bad, the blockages, the limitations, the imperfections, all of those things. As you become aware of the parts of you, the imperfect parts of us that we judge, that we criticize throughout the day, every moment, understand that these parts of us are wounded. So we become, within the past year of 2020 was a double judgment year, which means that those wounded parts have come up more severely as an invitation to be healed. So the time is now to no longer ignore those parts, to sit with them, to understand them, to dive deep into them, and support what is necessary in order to create healing in that space. You're going to go up to your third eye and up to the crown now. And in the crown is managed your RNA and your DNA. There are several agendas in our current timeline that are trying to alter our DNA, genetically modify humans, so that because there is such a great awakening in the world, to slow down or to limit that activation of the human technology, which is the ability to manifest, create, unite. As light, we are by design created to integrate into that white light. All of our spectrums, all of the different aspects of ourselves are coming into an integration. So what the alteration of genetic code does is it slows down your connection to that code so that you cannot activate this. It's really important that we begin to disconnect from the things that are constantly pushing us away from the connection of that code so that we can read it, work with it. It is you. It's who you are. It's your daily emotions. That is what I'm talking about. Your daily emotions, your daily expressions, your actions, the way that you perceive the world, the filters that your experiences are going through, and the responses that you give the world are a product of deep programming. So a lot of you have already been working on getting rid of those programs. The next step is to truly embody this new human, which is not limited by the deprogramming of light. It's not limited by artificial intelligence. It's not limited by any kind of artificial implementation of genetic code into the body. So it's incredibly important that you understand that you are multidimensional. The physical is just a 1% of the greater whole of what you are. And within that is the ability to dissolve any kind of chemical influence, any kind of external virus that is in trying to limit the expression of this light. All of that is destructed with your ability to embody your truth. So, as you go up into your levels of RNA, I want you to now connect with the RNA, the DNA of the body, the code of the body. I want you to see it with your mind's eye. And as you scan your body from the crown of your head down to the base of your feet, correcting any dark aspects of your DNA or any aspects of yourself that you feel are out of alignment, and bring white light into those spaces in order to rebalance it. I want you to eliminate anything out of the body that does not serve you, whether it's illness, whether it's thoughts, limiting beliefs, hate towards yourself, rejection towards yourself, insecurities, doubts, fears. You're going to shine that out of the body, sending it down to the center of the earth. The center of the earth functions like a recycling mechanism. It is an extension of ourselves. So we must utilize the tools that are around you, which is nature. We are nature. We are this expression of life force. Utilize that to pull from your body all of these parts of us that do not need to continue being in that space. Breathing deeply. And as you breathe, you're going to push the air down to the bottom of the abdomen and exhale out. Exhale out deeply. With every exhale, you are releasing and you are deprogramming from this body what is no longer needed. Surrendering the ego to fears, to angers, to anxieties, to doubts. Surrender. Feel the fear and acknowledge it and process that. Okay? So any fears that come up, take a moment, acknowledge it, and process it. Continue moving through the body as you become lighter, lighter, and lighter, and lighter, allowing more light to come into this physical body. We're going to go into now the 8th chakra, the 9th chakra. And I want you to go up to those dimensional planes and you're going to activate that space. Go up to the 8th chakra as you open it up. Open up the 8th chakra. Clearing out any blockages from that space. And you're going to see them like cords connected to the body. Cut those cords. Remove them out of the body. Entities, attachments, whatever you see in your space, clear it out of your space. Send it down to the earth or send it out into the universe. Move through the body. Move that energy through the body. You're going to go up to the 9th dimension, the 9th chakra. Activate that space. Notice that the structure of light that goes down like a pole of light through the crown of your head down your spine is connected to the 9th chakra, the plane in which you are going into the astral level. So if some of you are experiencing contact, extrasensory experiences, and fearful of the unknown, this is a place where you want to clear that out. Okay? Clear all of those out. You're going to be working with your spinal cord. If you have entities, attachments, implants of any kind, etheric implants, notice the body. Don't ignore anything that feels stuck, feels heavy, feels hot. Okay, everyone has a different way of translating the communication of the body. So notice the parts of the body that are speaking to you and work on that part. Clear out that part. So in this part, perhaps dreams that you've been having, perhaps whether they're prophetic dreams or just releasing or venting of experiences that have happened in those dreams, those might come up in this moment. You're going to clear out any contractual agreements from dreams or things that are being done in the astral plane. Dissolving those contractual agreements, go ahead and see contracts before you with all of those lower aspects of yourself that are experiencing and bringing back information. Receive what is necessary and let go what you need to let go from those contractual experiences. Very good. You're going to go up to the 10th chakra now. Go ahead and go up to the 10th chakra. And this is where we start activating the heart center. Tremendously heart, throat, third eye. I want you to see that space and you're going to start clearing out. This is the Akashic records of your body. So go ahead and visualize. This is ancestral blockages. Go ahead and see all the contracts in front of you of all our ancestral programs that have been causing pain, suffering, limitations, doubts, physical ailments. See them. Visualize that. Clear them out. You're going to go up to the 11th. Okay, going into the spirit, into the journey of the spirit, what it's here to do, your purpose, your connections, your intention for experience, what you're here to experience in this plane. Go up to that level and visualize clearing out all of those blockages from those higher levels. Notice the reflection within the physical. And clear that out. Clear that out. You cannot anchor the light into the body if you don't do this work, because they are programs that cause blockages. So it's important to address these parts of us that need to be healed, that need to be seen. primarily work in the back of the body. It's what I call, it's like an etheric spinal cord. This is the light cord, the pillar of light that goes through the body to create healing in the body. So this is what we have to clear out from that higher level. Clear everything that you see there, all of the contractual agreements that have caused limitations, blockages in the body. Clear them out. Going up now into the 12th dimension. Okay. This is your soul level, right? Your connection. Go ahead and connect up into that space and clear out all of those blockages that you feel within that outer structure of your body. Do you see how you are? All these layers. Do you see how the information moves through? Use your intuition to see what information is necessary for you to clear. Go ahead and clear that out. See all of the contracts before you of experience of this life. This manages your life contractual agreements. What are you here to do? Are you ready to come into your purpose with clarity? So clearing out all of those parts of you, and by purpose, I mean whatever experiences you are here to do. It's not like you have a specific thing that you're supposed to be doing or, identity. None of that. None of that. There is no limitation. We are infinite expressions of consciousness, and you have the ability to choose what you wish to experience. So your ability to do so is by becoming aware of that ability and breaking down all of those blockages within you that continue to believe that you don't. Go ahead and clear that out. Clear that out. Okay? What we're experiencing in the world around us, this matrix, is a projection of our subconscious unawareness. We are co-creating what we experience. So it happens from the inside out. As you reach your 13th dimension, the 13th chakra, go ahead and illuminate that 13th chakra. Right now, your body looks like a giant orb of expansive light. Your first 3 chakras are closed. You've opened your heart, your throat, your third eye, your crown, your 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, 13th. Okay? So in this state, you can channel now the pure energy into your body. I want you to allow this pure life force energy into your body as you connect to source. And once again, we're going to allow ourselves to channel the message that is necessary for our journey at this time with this specific energy. So close your eyes. Go deeper into your state of awareness and sit in stillness. Listen to the messages that are coming now through this source. What do you need? What does your organism need at this time? See that now. As you connect more with this source energy, the physical body feels almost as if it's dissolving. I want you to anchor this light. Ground yourself down to the center of the earth firmly, widely. Make your grounding cord 10 times bigger than it is now. As you anchor in that light into the earth, I want you all to take a nice deep breath as you inhale deeply. And exhale. And with our intention, we're going to bring that light into the center core of this planet. You notice that your heart begins to feel love. That's because that is creative life force energy. Channel this life force through your body into the center core of the planet as we begin to set the intention that we are harnessing love, peace, awakening, balance of the divine feminine and masculine in the mirror of nature, of the natural expression and laws of creation on this planet, within us and without us. And that any other parasitic consciousness that rejects its own consciousness, we compassionately hold space for it to come into its awareness with love, with peace, with harmony, gently and compassionately. As warriors of light, having known the journey that it takes to kind of come into this light, we see others, we see the struggle, we see how it feels to come into it and feel compassionate for that. Breathing deeply, anchoring that light. Now the center of the earth has an incredible sun of light with all of your energies coming and anchoring that energy in the center core. We request that this center earth, this sun that we have created with our energy, communicates with the central sun in this galaxy, activating the genetic code that connects all things, all living beings in this universe, and affects as a mirror to the multiverse around us. We co-create balance, we co-create peace, we co-create the empowerment of this system, of this organism. In this moment, I set the intention that all living beings on this earth are in a state of peace, calm, and the ability to embody unconditional love. We're going to start by healing the body. You're going to start at your toes, bringing this unconditional love into the toes. Anchoring this unconditional love to the ankles. And even though you're focusing on your body, it doesn't mean that you've stopped channeling this energy. It's going through you. But you have to heal your body. You're going to go up to your shins, your ankles, your knees, your thighs, your hips. The organs in the body, going into the sexual organs. The large intestine, small intestine, spleen, pancreas, kidneys, going up into every single one of the organs into the body. Clearing the kidneys. Healing the body, going up into the stomach, into the liver. Releasing anger, releasing pain. Breathing deeply, exhaling out of the body any stagnant energy left within the body. Going up into the lungs, breathing air, breathing unconditional love into the lungs, allowing the lungs to regenerate, to strengthen, to become aware with every breath. Going into the heart center. This is the generation of creation for this entire body. It's what communicates with the entire body. So bringing this unconditional love into the heart so that it recognizes it, it embodies it. Going up into the throat, into the head, the face. And we close the circle of healing as we are now running the energy through the body. For a moment, I want you to put the tongue, tip of the tongue up on the roof of your mouth and feel the energy moving through your body. You're going to feel hot, sometimes dizzy. That's okay. Anchor yourself. Anchor that energy within the body as it clears and purifies any stagnation. Some of you might feel pressure in the center of your forehead. That's okay. Clear it out. Clear it out and anchor yourself. Ground yourself. Ground yourself powerfully, moving this energy through your body. Very good. You're going to start by opening your root chakra back into a balanced state, your sacral chakra back into a balanced state, your solar plexus back into a balanced state. And as you bring yourself back into the room, you're going to open your eyes, becoming aware of all of your space around you. Okay? Welcome back. I want you to take the time in the next couple weeks, okay? Starting for the next 21 days, 30 days, we are still in this energy. So there is a very powerful, deep invitation to work with the old programs that still are not moving through the system. Gently work with each one of them, the emotions that come up, go back to the root, dissolving those programs. It's mind, body, soul, everything is connected. There is no separation. And so every work that we do to rebalance these thought forms balances the entire organism. Okay, so I want to thank you so much for joining me today. It was an honor to work with you. And for those of you that were on the live stream that experienced technical difficulties of the freezing of the screens, I apologize. I'm going to process this video that is on the Zoom live with all these participants, and I'm going to upload this on the channel for you to replay. I invite you to continue doing that and really work with the information that you find up on the higher level so that you can clear it out. I am going to take a moment for any questions that anyone has. Thank you so much for being here, Z. Thank you. I can't see the names. Melissa, TJ, Alicia, thank you so much. Luana, thank you for being here. Mark, thank you. I understand some of you had some pressure in the head. Please ground yourself. It's okay if that energy moves. It just means that we need to embody and anchor that energy into the physical. That's all that it means. So just anchor that and clear that out of the body. Teresa, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you for stopping by in the middle of your day at work. That's amazing, and it shows the commitment. So much love to you. I appreciate that. Gemma, I hope your mom was able to come back into the Zoom. We really want her to be here. Again, there will be the replay available for us. Toltec says, very powerful. Inca says, live stream, everything worked fine. Thank you so much. It was wonderful as always. Thank you again. You guys, I love you so much. You are family. You are my brothers and my sisters. And I am just honored to share this space and this time with you. Thank you for coming and sharing this space. So we have 300 people live today, and I'm grateful for that. So thank you so much. All my love. Have an amazing day, and I will see you soon. Bye-bye. Much love, Svetlana, Karen, thank you so much. Much love to you.